Hey guys, so a few weeks ago I ordered from the site lovemakeup UK, which I will put in the down bar. Basically, if you haven't heard of it before, it's like an online store that sells lots of makeup brands, lots that aren't actually available in the UK, and just lots of really cool things that I didn't know you could buy. Like you can get NYX on it and stuff like that. There's a whole list. It's honestly an amazing site. I ordered a few things, like I said. I ordered just 3 things, but they're really amazing and I just wanted to show them to you guys. So first I decided to order a few brushes. And the first brush I got is one of Samantha Chapman, or one of the Pixie Woo sisters brushes. They're Real Technique brushes. Now I was going to order more of them, but the other stuff I was ordering was quite expensive, so I just limited myself to one. And if you're in the UK, this is actually the only place you can buy them, so definitely check that out if you want to look at these. So I got the blush brush. Looks like this. Sorry, they're dirty. I've been getting a lot of use out of them. I've literally used this every day for blush since I got it. So it looks like that. It's a nice metallic pink, what do you call this? Like the body of it is nice metallic pink, and it has like a rubberized end. Now this end is thicker, so they can actually stand up, which is actually really cool. The only downside to that, I think, is they take up a bit more room in a brush roll than they would need to because they get thicker, but I quite like that you can stand them up, so it's kind of, you know, it depends on what you want them for. But this is absolutely amazing. It hasn't shed a single hair since I got it, and it's literally one of the softest brushes I've ever felt. I believe it's natural hair at the bottom and then synthetic hair towards the top, much like some of the duo fiber brushes that you can get out there, like from MAC. And I just love this. This is absolutely gorgeous for putting on blush, and I'm definitely going to be trying out more of her brushes. They are just stunning. Now, as you probably know anyway, I've got a lot of the Sigma brushes, and the only way I was able to get them was to actually do it for a birthday. I did it for my 18th birthday, because honestly, unless you're in the US, the shipping is so ridiculous that it's not worth it. I went onto the Sigma site, there was a few new brushes that I thought I'd like to try out, and I can't remember the exact price, but let's say the total was $40 US. The shipping was the same as the product. It was going to cost me double what the product was worth to ship it to the UK. So, you know, I just don't find it worth it. So luckily I found that on lovemakeup.co.uk they have some of the Sigma range. They don't have all of it, but you know, they have a fair bit, so it's worth checking out. So what I was after is the Sigmax Precision kit. Now it came in a box like this, quite a small box, and it comes with 4 mini brushes. Now if you've been watching me for a while, sorry none of these brushes are clean, you know that I love the Sigmax, the angled top and the flat top and the rounded top kabuki brushes for my foundation. These are one of my favourite brushes ever from any company, and these little ones are supposed to be the same kind of idea. So I wanted to try them out. Now it comes with 4 brushes. It comes with the P80, which is the P80, which is the precision flat brush, the P82, which is the precision round, the P84, which is the precision angled, and the P86, which is the precision tapered. Now again, excuse me, these are all dirty. I've been trying them out a lot. So I'll start with the P86. They all come with one of these brush guard things, which I think is always good. And this is the precision tapered brush. Now this is quite a big brush. I have here the MAC 224 brush, and you can see the size difference. It's a lot bigger and it's a lot denser, and it's just a really nice brush. I haven't quite figured out what it's going to be best for, because these are synthetic brushes. They are better for cream products. So I haven't quite figured out what I think this is going to be best for, but as soon as I do, I shall let you know. So this is really nice, really soft, feels exactly the same softness as the Sigmax brushes. Now the next one I've been using quite a lot, it's the Sigma P82 Precision Round, and that looks like this. As you can see, again, I only have one brush to show you next to, so it's like that, but it's a lot denser again than the MAC 224, and I've been loving this for concealer. So like I said, they work better with cream products, and these are just as dense as the bigger Sigmax version, so you really get a lot of product on them. So what I've been using this for particularly is with my Studio Finish concealer from MAC. Now what I do is I get it in there, swirl it around really well, and I just put on any blemishes, and because of the density of it, it gets a fair amount of product on there, but because of the density again, it buffs it out really nicely, so you never look like you have bits of concealer on you. It always blends in really nicely. The next one that I haven't quite figured out what I want to use it for yet, but I have an idea, is the Precision Angled Brush, which is the P84, which looks like this. Now to give you a quick size comparison, I've got the Sigma Medium Angled Shading Brush, the E70 here, which I'm sure many of you have seen. It is quite a lot larger than that. Now the last brush is the Sigma Precision Flat P80 brush, which looks like this. Now for me, this really is the mini version of the Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki brush. Look at that. They're really similar, and also the same with the angled and the round top ones. They're like literally the miniature versions of their foundation brushes. So that looks like that, and another, if I put it next to the E70 again, you can see. Now what I've really been enjoying using the P84 is things like paint pots and eyeshadow bases. So what I have a problem with actually a lot is my nails tend to grow quite well, and I love my painterly paint pot, but I've used it so much that getting into it, half the time I get it under my nails, which drives me insane. But I found that using the P80, I can get it in there, swirl it around and put it everywhere. It's perfect. I don't need to get my fingers in it anymore, which I think is a lot more hygienic anyway. And honestly, you could do that with any of the other brushes as well, but I've particularly been enjoying using this one for eyeshadow bases. So the last thing I bought from Love Makeup was a Z palette. Now I've been very on edge whether to purchase one of these, just because I really do love my MAC palettes and I didn't want to stray away from them. I wasn't quite convinced about the Z palette, so I just got the small one. And the reason I got this is because when I travel, I love all my eyeshadows, and half the time I have 4 palettes at the moment from MAC. Half the time I end up taking at least 2. I've got 2 with me now. And I honestly don't use them all. But I also, at the same time, the MAC quads only hold 4, and I use more than 4, and I don't want to be taking loads of quads. So the thing that appealed to me about a Z palette is that you can fit, I think you can fit about 9 shadows in here, which is really good. Now, I decided to go for the zebra pattern because I thought that was quite cute. So that's there. And it came with these magnet things. I think if you don't have eyeshadows that, if you haven't like depotted them before and put a magnet on them yourself, I think that's what these are for. They have sticky backs, so you can kind of magnetize your own eyeshadows, which is actually really useful. I wish they sold these individually rather than me having to like cut things and all sorts. So that's what it looks like. It's just really nice cover, sturdy but plastic. So you can see what you've got inside. The only thing I don't like. I don't mind the front, but on the back it looks like packaging. Like I wish it didn't have this all over it. I just wish it was plain, but you know, whatever. So, you know, rather than taking all of this around, I could fit half of that into this small thing. And if you look at the size difference, you know, I think it's worth it. So I'm going to be trying out this. I haven't actually travelled anywhere when I've only been taking 9 eyeshadows at the moment, mainly because I haven't travelled anywhere since I got this, but I'm sure when I'm coming back and forth from uni, this will be something useful to have. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out, and I'll be following up on this to tell you guys what I think once I've used it. Okay guys, so I hope this was interesting and perhaps useful to some of you. I will of course put all the links below. I know sometimes when my videos first upload, I forget to keep them on private to update it all and then make them public. They usually go up and then I update it like the next day. Apologies for that, but I will try and do all of that before you can see it, and if I don't, it will be up very soon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye.